Well, good morning, everyone. This is Gail Dudley with your News in Motion. Today is Wednesday, March the 31st, 2021. It is the last day of Women's History Month. We made it through March, y'all. We made it through March. So come on in the room. Good morning, Rosanna. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone who's listening by audio, who's listening on YouTube, who's listening on IG. Good morning, Kelly Lee. Good morning, Deborah Johnson. Who's listening on different platforms. Good morning, Gracie. Good morning, Laverne. Good morning to all of you. Good morning. Good morning, Dana. Good morning. Good morning, Pastor Antoinette. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Brenda Randleman. Good morning. Good morning, Shirley. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, Pastor Alex. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Deborah Sneed. Good morning. Good morning, Diane Ladybug. Good morning, girl. Good morning to so many of you, to all of you. Good morning, Kim Edmondson. Good morning. Good morning, Lori Williams Wallace. Good morning. Good morning, people. Good morning, Kenny Stanley. Good morning. Good morning, Felicia Williams. How are you? Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Kenya Noel. Good morning. Yep, it is hump day. Good morning, Hester Jackson. Good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. As you are rolling up in here today, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. I'm loving this. Good morning, Julie. I just love y'all. This is a choice. You have made a decision. Good morning, Adrian. Good morning, Latrice. Good morning, Tamara. Good morning, Cherie. You've made a choice to say, I'm going to hang out with Gail each morning, Monday through Friday. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Because there's so many platforms you can be on. There's so many other things you could be doing. So I appreciate it. Good morning to my sister, Patricia Lyles. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, y'all, thanks for hanging out with us for the Tuesday takeover yesterday. And I still want you to consider everything that Lifeline Ohio is doing. And in addition to that, really consider registering. Y'all, it's free. We're going to have a good time tomorrow night, beginning at 7:30 Eastern Time. Good morning, Cassandra. Good morning, Kim Kills. So I'm asking all of y'all to join me in News in Motion, join our News in Motion family, Damia. Good morning, Jeffrey Allen James. And join Eric Robertson, join Caroline Inspires. Y'all come out and have a good time on tomorrow. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. All right, y'all, so what's in the news? Let's get started. Before I do that, y'all, reminder. Tomorrow, which is Monday, Thursday, and Friday, which is Good Friday, there will not be a News in Motion. Y'all be okay. You'll be okay. But we're going to come back Monday, and hopefully I'll have all of this all figured out. All my contraption up here figured out. You're going through withdrawals already. Oh. Trust me, it's a hard time for me as well. It is. And I think I'm asleep in on those days, but I usually get up what am I going to do this morning? So we're going to see how that's going to happen. All right, y'all, so I wanted to let you know that. Y'all, Rep Matt Gates. Say that real fast. Yeah, y'all remember him, right? Y'all know him, right? Well, he's saying he's being investigated by the Justice Department over a past relationship with a 17-year-old girl. Now, he denies those claims. And he said that the probe was reportedly opened during the last person's administration. Good morning, Miriam. Now, if he's denying those claims, let me ask a question. He's now considering, so let me ask him the question, why is he now considering an early departure from Congress? Good morning, Louis Pryor III, my biological brother. To take a job at Newsmax. Y'all know who Newsmax is, right? So I just thought that was very interesting. Good morning, John Gore. So yeah, he denies the claims. They say his father was wiretapped. I don't know what's going on with this. But now he's considering an early departure from Congress. All right, man. See what happens when you start doing stuff, other things come out. Other things come out. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Michael Priestley. Y'all, so testimony. The AP is reporting that a Minneapolis firefighter, I don't know if y'all saw her testimony yesterday, who voiced frustration at being prevented from using her EMT training to help George Floyd. She'll be back on the stand today in the trial of the fired police officer in Floyd's death. Good morning, Owana. I just want to pause there for a moment. Good morning, Demia. I just want to pause there a moment because I don't know if y'all caught any of her testimony yesterday. I was bawling with her. And so she's going to be back on the stand today. That testimony alone, and she's an EMT officer, and she was trying to get them to let her perform her skills on George Floyd, and they prevented her from doing that. That's a bombshell testimony right there. Y'all, I'm also very proud, if I can say this, I'm also very proud of the teenagers who were testifying and was sharing. Those who were underage, they weren't on television, but just the fact that they took a stand to come forward and say something. And then the one person who said they could never go to that store again because that memory is in their mind of watching that happen. So that's happening, y'all. That's happening. Y'all raise your fists. I just thought this was good. The U.S. Olympic Committee will not sanction athletes for raising their fist or kneeling during the national anthem at the Olympic trials. And they believe it will also go into when they go to Tokyo. So raise your fist. And as we're raising our fists, y'all, I need to tell you, I'm over it. This California teacher, she resigns after the family bust her because she forgot to turn off her Zoom, and her Zoom was still recording, and the mother was still able to hear it. She says, and I quote, "The family is a pizza." Y'all know what she said. They are black. They are black. She goes on to say that the student has learned to lie to everyone and makes excuses and then she goes on to say, that is what black people do. I'm so over it. I'm really over it. And so it's come out that they did not have access to internet during the pandemic. So the young man fell behind. I just have a question for y'all. And I'm going to just pause for a moment. It's Wednesday. I can do what I want to. It's my last day before Monday. How do we handle some of this that's going on? I'm going to be quiet and give you a moment to put in the chat. How do we handle some of this that's going on? When we hear things like this, what do we do? And while we're doing this, what do we do with the black man? And he appears to be a black man who abused an Asian woman who was on her way to church in New York. My thing is, have we found him yet? And do we have him in the prison bars yet? What do we do with the security officers who would not even go out to help her? Because understand, that could have been any of us walking down the street. And this man just decides, I'm going to just kick you, punch you, and while you're down on the ground, I'm going to just keep on kicking you and punching you. Y'all, these things are happening. And I really want to know, what can we do? We started raising our voices. Yes, Michael, awareness is key. We started raising our voices. We got our fist up in the air. We're being very vocal. Condemn. It's like, I don't know about you all, but going through the news, and I have so much, and of course I can't get out to all of it today. Those folks about to get fired. Yeah, they need to be. But I just was thinking, what if that was my mom walking down the street? What if that was my siblings? What if that was a friend? What if that was someone I was walking behind and don't even know them, and I am seeing this happen? And it's like, come on, are we still doing these things? Yeah, faith over fear. I agree with that, Kenya. Faith over fear. And I'm just like, man, what else can we do? We're posting on social media, but who's really seeing it? Who's really responding? Who's really taking it in? What else can we do? And so immediately you say, okay, how I have my phone, but will I really think to pick up my phone and video something or say something? And I still have some fight in me. My friends think I'm a little crazy. But I could see myself jumping on that man's back, beating him. Now, he may kill me in the meantime, but I'm going down with a fight. And it's like, and I'm not promoting violence here. Don't hear that at all. But it's like we have to go to, we need to help our brothers and sisters. We need to help them. And when I saw that video, I'm just like, that's not okay. When I hear about this teacher, that's not okay. It's just not okay. When I hear about this Representative Matt Gaetz, 17-year-old girl, and you acting like you all of that, this is not okay. When we hear that the Florida numbers, that the Florida governor did not really give all the numbers about Florida, the coronavirus numbers, and how they're now doing some investigation from the New York Times, and they're finding there's way more people that were sick, there were way more cases there, and there were way more people who died of coronavirus. That's not okay. That is not okay. So, yeah, that my rant's over. But when I read this about this teacher, and thank you, Diane Ladybug, for sending me this, I was just like, what? And even in talking about that and raising our fists, let's talk about boycotting. So this is like a mini workshop. I'm not going to spend much time here. But I made a post on my wall yesterday because I've agreed to boycott Coca-Cola myself, Gail Dudley. I'm not speaking on behalf of News and Motion. I'm speaking on behalf of myself, Gail Dudley. I'm not drinking their stuff. I'm not going to participate. But what I want you all to know, and I made a post out there on my wall late last night. When you boycott, y'all, you have to do the research to connect all the dots. And I use the example of McDonald's. People wondered if Coca-Cola owns McDonald's. They do not. But they are in partnership. So if you're a McDonald's lover and you love McDonald's, you can go and eat their food. But if you're boycotting Coca-Cola, you're not drinking their drinks. Now, I don't like McDonald's like all that anyway. I'll still do the fries every now and then and not hating on McDonald's. But listen, go eat. Chick-fil-A's another one. If you choose to eat at Chick-fil-A, that's on you. But Coca-Cola, their drinks are in Chick-fil-A. So you better have your own bottled water while you driving around to these fast food places. But truthfully, y'all, we need to get away from this processed food anyway. Hello, somebody. I'm speaking to myself right now as well. So you have to connect the dots. And by the way, we're drinking water, but Smart Water and Dasani water, guess who is their brand and their product? So y'all, it's more to it, and y'all, we can do this, but let's do it right. Let's process, let's research, let's see what's really going on. Let's see what's really going on. So y'all, there's more to it. So whenever you're boycotting, you also have to do your research to see who are they partnering with, who are they connected to, the brand identity, the product identity, all of that becomes a part of it. So don't just stop at, oh, I'm not going to drink Coke. They have other products. Minute Maid, that's Coca-Cola product. Yeah, it is. What's that orange drink? That's the orange soda. And here's the other thing. And all of my health people, give me a high five on this one. It has too much sugar in it anyway. And we should all be decreasing our sugar intake. Hello, somebody. Kenny Stanley, there's some good water at Costco. Get the Costco brand water with a pH in there. So yeah, y'all check that out. Check that out. So that's happening. That's just a quick mini workshop. All right, y'all. Nike is suing Nas. They're like, no. So Nike is suing, or Nike is suing Nas. I'll say it that way. All right, y'all, the NAACP, no, sorry, wrong initials, the NCAA and the Supreme Court, the NCAA and the Supreme Court, the Supreme Court will hear oral arguments today over whether the NCAA rules capping compensation for certain student athletes violate antitrust laws. Players are currently allowed tuition and a small stipend. To lower courts have ruled that the NCAA must remove limits on non-cash educational benefits. Good morning, Yvette Demi. Experts say such benefits could range from computers to study abroad opportunities and internships. Y'all, the NCAA has long criticized monetizing students' abilities, bringing in more than $1 billion, that's with a B, in annual revenue. So that's happening, y'all, with the NCAA and the Supreme Court. They're going to start hearing arguments today. Speaking of the NCAA, let me get my stuff together so y'all know I'm really studying this. Y'all, number one, Gonzaga. I hope I'm saying that school right. Gonzaga, I think it is. And number 11, UCLA will join number 1, Baylor, and number 2, Houston in the men's NCAA Final Four. Y'all, USC went down. Now, I guess that's what they call March Madness because nobody was expecting that. Now, on the women's side, number 1 seed Stanford and South Carolina both cruised last night and will join number 1 seed UConn. UConn is doing pretty good, y'all. I'm liking that. And number 3 seed Arizona this Friday in the Final Four. Let me just talk about the girls for a minute. Let me just talk about that for a moment. Y'all, they the bomb.com. I don't know. Now I see, Demia, why your daughter's all into this. Because I was literally on the end of my seat like, what? And I happened to turn from their athletic ability, which is amazing. And I was looking at their hair and I was looking at their nails. I was like, they playing ball cute, but they playing ball with the skills. Only women can do that. I don't know why we're not talking about women's basketball more than we're talking about men. Because women are they're kind of like multitasking. They're doing a couple things at the same time. Well, men, y'all just playing basketball. Women, we keeping up appearances. And that means we can do some things. I looked at this as a whole different way. I was like, oh, I see what's happening here. So kudos to these women. Y'all, I'm hooked now, girl. I'm hooked. Y'all see what y'all did to me? Y'all, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell says the league plans to have stadiums open full capacity. Yeah, that's happening. But I'm going to need them. I didn't see what that said. Come to me, I'll read it later. Los Angeles County movie theaters will increase capacity from 25% to 50% this weekend. Are y'all crazy? I must be missing something. Maybe I've been in too long. I must be missing something. Yeah. Y'all, so let me just give y'all the coronavirus numbers. Confirmed cases, 31,097,154. Women don't draw enough. But let's talk about that, Jeffrey Allen James, because we could draw enough. We can manage the money too. Now see, no, Jeffrey, you done started something right now. And I know you don't believe that, but let's talk about that for a moment because that ain't okay. Because what I saw with the women, and I've now watched both. What I've seen with the women, I'm like, no, this needs to blow up in a great way. And I really mean that because I believe we can, if they received more press and if they received more sponsorship and backing, I can see them bringing in some serious cash. I really can. And I started thinking, should some women, maybe this is already happening. We're going to do some digging in this, not this weekend because I'm taking off, but dig into that. If we come together and start investing, just imagine, Demia, think about this. Latrice Jones, y'all got me going now. Nawana, Kimberly Graves, y'all think about this. If we start having vendors, I'm talking black vendors, like y'all have with the sororities and fraternities, up at these women's basketball tournaments, it's going to be a whole new ball game. Hello, somebody. Shoot. That's something we need to think about. Have some hip-hop fitness on the court before the game, before they come out for their practice play. Yeah. Have some straight-up vendors. I'm talking black and brown vendors. See, we can turn this into a moneymaker. We start promoting. Get all of our black PR firms to start promoting. Get some major black businesses to highlight these commercials. Or we partner with people already doing commercials. Oh, y'all, I'm on to something right there. Yeah, that's right. Make it that male CEOs don't want to pay. Let's call it what it is. Thank you, Demia. Y'all, we need to call that what that's thank you, Demia. Boom. Say what? Y'all, that's what we need to do. Yeah, I see you, Nikki Burton. Nikki Burton, come on in here and pull out some. Now, that's something right there. The jerseys. Come on, y'all designers on here. Y'all, we starting something. Y'all need to go with that. Look, y'all need to go with that. There's something up in here. We can see this is how we come to the table, y'all. I keep talking. I know y'all get sick of me, but y'all, I see it. That's what I'm created to do. That's how God wired me. I see it. We can flip that. Thank you, Jeffrey Allen James, for putting that on the table. We can flip that thing. We can flip that, y'all. We can flip that. I started looking, side note, this is not where I'm supposed to be going. Side note, now that I'm in this framework for a moment, I started looking at the Crew Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. Massive stadium, beautiful stadium. I saw that it was a black company who did all the electrical and the wiring and all that. And I know there's some other minority business who are a part of the Crew Stadium. When I looked at that, I said, don't they need somebody doing some announcing? Well, shoot, News in Motion can do that. Now, it won't be me. We have to get a real sportscaster, but we could do that. I started thinking about PR. I started thinking about you all who are on here, and you don't have to live here to do that. I was like, wow. See, I think sometimes, and I'm going to speak for myself. I'm only speaking for myself, and I have no problem being transparent. I think sometimes our thinking is so narrow-minded that we're not looking at the other opportunities that can be within some of these contracts that are out there. And we're thinking that we can't bid for certain things because we're thinking of the chairs, we're thinking of the building, we're thinking of the parking lot attendants, we're thinking of the regular popcorn, hot dogs, the wine and beer, nachos. We're thinking like that. We're thinking electrical. We're thinking ticket sales. We're thinking that way. Let me say this. I'm thinking that. But it's so much bigger than that. It's so much more we could do with that. So I started thinking about ground game. I really did. This was my conversation yesterday after looking at an article about some people who are now, who receive bids with the Crew Stadium. And I started thinking, what else can we offer? What else can we do? And why aren't I bidding or anyone else on here bidding so that, who knows, we may land something. And I think it's now in the creative bids that come forward. Yeah. All right. Coronavirus numbers. We need to have a round table on this for real, y'all. In the U.S., from the World Health Organization, confirmed cases 31,097,154. Again, 31,097,154. I just saw you, Lori, so let me stop right there. Athletes, and I've read many articles about this, they do stretching and dance, balancing. So Diane, Ladybug, Lori, there's others of you on here, Demia, your daughter. Can y'all imagine if y'all received a contract to do the stretching and exercise, Mike Nicholson, the stretching and the exercise to these players? Just a thought. Deaths, 564,138 deaths. Again, deaths, 564,138. Recovered 23,586,796. Again, recovered 23,586,796. Y'all just think on Monday, this is going to be up there and it's going to be scrolling. And I got my remote and everything. It's getting ready to just be on when I come back on Monday. So y'all, that's the coronavirus numbers. Y'all, B117. Do y'all know what that is? B117. Y'all pray I like my fake locks when I get. All right, Demia, we're going to be praying. B117 says, not so fast. Y'all know what B117 is? B117. They're saying not so fast. Everything, including hospitalizations, have increased. They're on the rise. They're on the rise. They're on the rise real fast. B117 is that variant that people are having a lot of questions behind it. Now, why everybody opening up? B117 saying, not so fast, y'all, not so fast. It is going off. It is going off. All right, y'all. So we got a few more moments. So let me just tell y'all some places where you can travel. You know, we're going into the long weekend. Places where you can travel if you just want to do so. I don't think we should yet, but just in case you want to. Best places to travel in the month of April. Lake Powell, Utah. I know y'all probably like, what is happening here? Lake Powell, Utah. Y'all, it's the favorite destination for houseboats, vacations, camping, hiking, swimming, fishing, whitewater rafting, and visiting ancient ruins. Lake Powell, Utah. Hello, somebody. Y'all, Montana. You still want snow? You want snow in April? Yep, they have an average of 400 inches of snowfall every year, and they still have snow right now. So if you just want to get a last snow in, a ski in, you want to go in April, go to Montana. Santa Barbara, California. Y'all, it's all about the outdoors. They're hiking. There's some scenic trails, bicycling along the beach, or taking a long road trip just to admire the area. That's Santa Barbara. Asheville, North Carolina. Actually, Asheville is a beautiful place. I've been there. Fitness level for hiking, trails, bike paths, horseback riding, and trust me, y'all, horseback riding in Asheville, North Carolina is amazing. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I've been there, y'all. I've been there. It's cute, but it's so much fun. It's a long ride if you're coming from Ohio, but it's cool. Y'all, stay at the Fondry Hotel. I was there. It's nice. It's a restored steel factory. It provides stately accommodations along with local culture and history. Their spa is off the chain. All right, y'all. Everybody want to go St. Martin. Period. I want to go to St. Martin. Period. I want to go back so bad. Period. 35 square mile island. It's shared by two nations, France and the Netherlands. St. Martin is an independent country within the Kingdom of the Netherlands. Now, listen, they have a note. Travelers to the island from the U.S., nowhere else, must complete an electronic health authorization and should check the current COVID-19 related guidelines. I want to go there so bad. Then we have number 6, Key West, Florida. Just to go relax on the beach, sipping on a rum runner, I said it, and pretty much do nothing but enjoy the sunshine and listen to the ocean and the water hitting the side. Oh my gosh, I really want to go there. All right, y'all, here's some of the best small towns in the South. We're talking South, so where it's warm right now. This is out of Travel and Leisure magazine. Duck, North Carolina. I have no idea where that is, so go at your own risk. Highlands, North Carolina. I don't know where that is either. Blue Ridge, Georgia. I heard of it, never been there. Gatlinburg, Tennessee. That's nice. Buffton, South Carolina. I don't know. Fredericksburg, Texas. I don't know that either. Williamsburg, Virginia. That's really nice. I've been there. And Marathon, Florida. I've been there too. So just some small places, but go at your own risk. Small towns in the South. That's how I feel too, Demia. But we thought we would be, we just to be diversified. All right, y'all ready to get y'all Sunday grub on? We talked about food, candy last week. Today I'm gonna talk about food. All right, y'all, and this came from allrecipes.com. We were going through trying to find the best Sunday suppers, the best Sunday dinners, especially when it comes to Easter. So here you go. And I have to laugh at this list. First up, chicken pot pie, straight comfort food on Easter Sunday in the middle of a pandemic. So chicken pot pie, blackened catfish and spicy rice. King Ranch chicken casserole, but only if you're using the pepper jack cheese. Y'all, Cajun chicken and sausage gumbo. Yep, y'all, that's talking about bringing on the heat. Mama's best chicken and dumpling, they say it's a bowl of heaven. Easiest pot roast ever with mashed potatoes. They say that's a dream pair. Y'all, grenades. And I don't know why they say grenades. I think this should really be said. Y'all, girls, I think y'all meant to say grillades. Oh, that's what they meant to say. I was say, it can't be grenades. That'll blow you up. Grillades, and that's GRILLADES, and grits. They say it's a no rules meal. I don't know what that means, but okay, somebody. These, if you want to look them up, y'all, it's allrecipes.com, 25 Southern Sunday suppers. And yeah, they said it is GRILLADES. Fried pork chops for this Sunday. That sounds good. Chef John's soup. I don't know what that is, and they say it's with bread. So something. Lobster bisque soup with bread. That does sound good. Okay. Deep fried South chicken, and they said make sure it's crispy, a little bit burnt on the outside. Memphis barbecue pork nachos loaded with jalapenos. That sounds pretty good. Old Charleston style shrimp and grits. That sounds good. The best chicken fried steak. Add collard greens. That sounds good. Quick and easy tuna casserole. Nope, not doing that. Zucchini corn fritters. Those are good, y'all. Those are good. Ground beef and cabbage. Y'all, this is your Easter meals. Slow cooker Carolina barbecue. Roast chicken and skillet stuffing. Say that real fast. Creamy chicken bog. I have no idea what that is, with a kick. Girls, is this really bog? I need y'all to respond to me. Is this really bog? Yep, it's really bog. Creamy chicken bog. Have you ever heard of that? With a kick. Creamy Cajun chicken pasta. Creamy Cajun chicken pasta. Say that real fast. Tomato chops. Tennessee meatloaf. Cajun crab cakes. Oven barbecue beef brisket. And they have added one that everyone tends to go to for Easter is honey baked ham. There you go. But that's so expensive. Just go to Costco or Sam's, buy you a ham, make you up the honey and the brown sugar and the mustard, put it on top, put it in the oven, not in the oven, put it in the refrigerator for overnight, and then put it in the oven on Sunday morning. Same thing. All right, y'all, for the win. For the win, for the win, for the win. Women breaks barrier as the first, I'm so sick of first African-American female. First African-American female ice hockey coach. Actually, she's the first black ice hockey coach in college for NCAA. Her name, y'all didn't give me her name. Her last name is Colzer. I'm going to have to get her name. So somebody look that up. We can let everybody know. She's the first black head coach in the history of NCAA history. And she became the head coach in 2019. But they will kick off this year. She's in charge of starting the Knights program scheduled to begin to play in the fall of this year. Her last name is Colzer, Koelzer. She says, every single day I wake up and there is a moment of shock that she is now the head coach. She said, like it's 2019, how was it that I'm the first, really, at 2019? She goes, when I sit back to think about it, but it's something that continues to be really special for me. But when are we as African Americans going to break this first thing? I agree with her. We'll get her first name. I apologize if they pull it up before I sign off of here. I will. Again, y'all, before I go to the inspirational message, yes, thank you, Kelsey. Thank you, Noana. Kelsey is her first name. So Kelsey Colzer. So y'all, she's the bomb.com. Y'all should watch her story. You can just Google her. She's been doing a lot of news interviews. Amazing. She's humble. She's so humble. And she talks about empowering other women. So y'all tune in to her, check her out, see what she's doing. Before I go to the inspirational message, please join me. As I said in the beginning of this show, please join me tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. with Lifeline Ohio with Eric Robertson. And Lifeline Ohio, and y'all, that's let's see, how do I say this? And Demia said it best yesterday. You know, she doesn't give up her clipboard. She doesn't give it up. She doesn't just like you do a takeover of what she's working on, but she's allowing them to do this takeover. Caroline Inspires Bennett is going to be the opener for tomorrow night. It's not too late to get your ticket. It's free, y'all. It's free. It's interactive. It's going to be amazing. Remember that more than 110,000 people are waiting. They are waiting. And sadly, 20 people die every day waiting. So we just want to go and support and learn more. For all of you who did donate on yesterday, thank you. It's not too late to stop donating. You can continue to donate to them. It's www.lifelineohio.org. And this is starting tomorrow. April is their National Donate Month. So you want to participate. I'm asking. I'm going to hang out. I'm going to have my wine. I'm going to be sitting there. I'm going to be interacting. I'm going to be talking back. I'm going to be like, give me a shout out, Eric. Give me a shout out. And he's going to ignore me. And that's going to be okay because I'm going to just have fun in the chat anyway. But y'all, come out. Let's just have some fun. Let's have some fun. So y'all, the inspirational message, I woke up like this, y'all. This song was on my mind. And I think I said it here before. So there's something about it. The hymn, In Times Like These. I just want to read the first chorus line. In times like these, you need a savior. Yep, y'all know I'm a believer. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. I am not making no apologies for it. In times like these, you need an anchor. Be very sure. Be very sure. Your anchor holds the grip, the solid rock. The rock is Jesus. Yes, he's the one. The rock is Jesus, the only one. Be very sure. Be very sure. Your anchor holds and grips the solid rock. I don't need to add any commentary to that. If you want to check out that hymn, just type in your URL, in times like these. In times like these. Again, y'all, I'm not here tomorrow for Monday, Thursday. I'm not here on Friday for Good Friday. I will be back on Monday, and we're going to have all this set up. I'm learning how to do it. I'm a little anxious about it, but we're going to see what's going to happen. Yes, my soul is anchored, Gracie. I'm with you. So, y'all, we will be back on Monday. We'll be back on Monday. I'm going to miss y'all. I'm going to miss y'all for 2 days, but I'm going to enjoy the time to rest, relax, revive, just taking the next 2 days off. The team's excited too. So y'all remember until Monday to stay well. I need y'all to stay well. And please, y'all, make some moves. And it's not too late if you want to register for the Bold Moves Masterclass I'm having on Friday at 12 noon. The link is on our thread. Just check it out. But y'all, be safe. Be safe. Know the real reason to Easter. Know the real reason to Resurrection Sunday. Know the real reason. And don't eat that nasty candy. I'm out.